In this clip, we're going to take a quick look at what happens if you play too aggressively as a healer. So it looks like bubble was popped. Interesting. Swapping over to the druid. Okay. Nice little low clone here. Okay. Druid's getting kind of low. It's almost about to die. NS. Okay. All right. So can you pause here?
Yep.
So why do you think your druid is in trouble right now?
He's not pillaring and he's just standing in the middle, letting a paladin demon hunter kind of just train him a bit. And then I think I kind of slept on paying attention to what actual damage or what they were doing, so I kind of just casually threw out heals without actually throwing out heals with reason behind them, which I feel like kind of shows rewatching this because I scenario and warded last, and I think I should have done that first before I made sure he had, 2 rejuves, a regrowth, a life bloom, and then because of that mistake, I nature swiftness and try to make up for it with that. And I also, looking at it, didn't iron bark him for whatever reason, and he's clearly about to die.
Right. So your hots fell and you went for this push. So if you go back 10 seconds, so that's like an accurate assessment. I think
You
you
want
could
to
have been
play
a
it?
little bit better. Like right now, he has no hots on him. Keep going back
Yeah.
even more
Okay.
before you did the clones. Right now, he's fully hotted. So let's take a look at what you do now. So go ahead and
Okay.
play. So you're not casting spells. Okay, it looks like you're like casting moonfires, I think. I'm not sure if that's you. Okay,
Sunfire.
now.
Yeah.
So like press pause here. So right now, so yeah, this UI, the UI is really, really hard for me to see. I can't see focus growth stacks. I can't see life blooms. So it's making it really, really hard to see. But at the top left corner, that's life bloom, right?
Yeah.
And then the top right and the one below that. What hots are those?
Those are rejuves.
Those are 2 rejuves. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he still has some hots, and then right now you just walked into a blind from the paladin. So this could have been avoided if you just play 40 yards away. But I think because you're tunneling on trying to get CC on this healer, you ignored the positioning of the ret.
Yeah.
So
100%.
so go ahead and play. Okay, so your life bloom just fell here,
Yeah.
right? So go ahead and play.
Yeah.
You're casting more moonfires. One of your rejuves just fell. Now your guy gets stunned. You finally reapply rejuve. Now you're walking around. You're not casting any spells right now.
Mm-mm.
You tried to NS, but you didn't Swiftpen before. Then you rejuved again. So you refresh your rejuve, and then you finally use your overgrowth here. So go ahead and pause. So this whole issue stemmed from this idea that you needed to CC. So one
Yeah.
of the first things that I want you to abandon, like this idea of having to be this aggressive healer, like contributing to the offensive push.
Okay.
You're even at my level, I make a mistake of doing that and I end up making the team fall behind. Your job as a healer is to keep your team as healthy as possible so they feel healthy to do damage. So right now, this druid does not feel healthy, right? He's like 16% HP. He has to stay in bear and he can't do damage. What this is going to do is it's then going to cause the other team to just continue putting down the gas pedal, and they are not going to let off because they're not being pressured by one of your DPS. So you've effectively CC your own druid by not healing him, if that makes sense. And now the
Yeah.
game is 3v2. And it's going to cascade further to where now you're in this big recovery mode, and they are just going to get all of your CDs from doing this. So,
Okay.
number one tip, play 40 yards away at all times and just focus on healing. Like you're just PvE bot. You sit in the back, you keep your hots up, full uptime. HPS is like your number one goal.
Okay.